the box. Now what is in the box?
Well, we just got a nice big box from Penson and Company, and I wonder what it is. Well, unfortunately the box has a giveaway label of chainsaw sharpener. Okay, it's double boxed. Okay, so this is well packaged in 2 cardboard boxes. There's no damage on the inside. Wow, quality packaging. We've got an English instruction manual. We've got 2 different grinding wheels. We have the Sharpener proper. We have the mount and chain holding device and assorted handles, and we have a gauge and a dressing stone. So it looks like a very complete package. So we should put it together and see how it works. So this is the base, which has to be mounted to your work surface. The base is ruggedly built, has a nice large adjustment knob. It seems very solid. It has mounting holes here, which should accommodate 1/4-inch bolts. The work surface I'm using here is the carcass of a Texas Instruments mid-sized computer that used to power a medical office around 1990. That's how big the computer was, just for a simple medical office with a couple terminals. Until I decide on the final installation for this tool, I'm going to mount it temporarily with some sheetrock screws. There's about 2 inches of material here, so I think it'll be pretty firm for the moment. The motor head is really solid. I have no quarrel with that. There's a built-in recess for the head of the bolt. Makes the assembly very quick and easy. And you simply apply the washer and the knob and you're good to go. Okay, I'm going to install the thinner of the 2 discs, which fits my chainsaw blade better. When loosening up the grinding wheel shaft, there is a hole in the motor shaft which you can stick the other Allen wrench in that is provided and use that to hold the shaft still while you unscrew the arbor. I think it's easier to take the head off of the base momentarily to change the disc. Now here's where it starts to get interesting. You have to adjust the angle of the cutter, the angle of the chain, as well as the angle of the bed. They include a microscopic chart that kind of gives you some idea based on the size of the chain. What it comes down to, and I'm not an expert on chainsaw sharpening, but for the most part it's going to be somewhere between 30 and 35 degrees for most common chains. The angle here seems to be 60 to 65 degrees for the head, and start with 0 degrees for the bed. That seems to work pretty well. You insert the chain into the guide, and this tightens it down in place. This has to be adjusted to keep the cutter that you want to cut in the right position. I've adjusted this a little bit so that when the abrasive comes down, it just hits the tooth. Okay, and then you also have to adjust the stop to stop the abrasive at the right point.
That's how it works? Oh. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think it's a motor on that bike, and now it's a motorbike.
So we can see the
I did.
teeth look pretty good.
I put it on his lip and I was like, hey.
So we've got 3 chainsaws to try out. They all have some wear on the blades. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so I've done all the teeth facing in one direction, and now it's time to turn the table the other direction, and we're going to be all set to operate on the other teeth. We need to advance this a little bit more. Perfect. Well, now for some real world challenges. Let's try it out. Nice clean cut. It went straight through. That's fallen oak. Pretty good. That was good. So now let's try working on the McCulloch chain. And now we'll switch to the other side. Looking good. Another fine cut. Now it's time to play with this one. Looks like a pretty good edge. We'll try it out. Nice cut. So there we have it. I want to thank Penson and Company for sending me the chainsaw sharpener to experiment with. I think it's a great sharpener. I have been sharpening my chainsaws with a file for decades. I never knew any better, but this is amazing. If you're willing to take the chain off of the chainsaw, which isn't that bad, you can get amazing results. I'm not going to go and say you can get professional results at home because I wouldn't know. I'm not a professional. But what I can say is that for an amateur, I was able to achieve amazing results on the first day of using it with minimal experimenting, and I've never seen my chainsaws perform this well. So for the investment, I think that this is a wonderful tool to have. So check out Penson and Company's website. They've got some good prices on these. I can't imagine a better performing sharpener. It seems to work really great, and it seems like it's very sturdy, and I would anticipate it's going to last me the rest of my life. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time on What's in the Box.